steps did you take in order to complete the week's milestone? The steps I took to complete this week's milestone were revisiting the instruction video. Unfortunately, my free subscription has ran out, so I instead looked for instructional videos on YouTube. I was fortunately able to find some on how to make the process more time efficient. I then began by doing the window on the sides of the building. Next, I did the exterior sheathing. I was able to find a pattern similar to the illustration on the PDF. I then began working on the door. The door was easy enough. I decided to give the door a wooden texture. At the time, I did not realize I had failed to do the 3 windows on the south side of the building. I had to do the windows and redo the exterior sheathing on the side, as I had to cut out the space for the windows. Thus concluded this week's portion. What was the most difficult part of creating this week's portion? The most difficult part of this portion was redoing the exterior sheathing on the south side, as I had forgotten to do the windows. The angled trim at the top also proved to be difficult. I had to use the Pythagorean theorem to calculate the length, and then use the law of cosines to find the angle. I was difficult to remember how to figure all this out. How do you think this compares to creating it in the real world? This compares to creating it in the real world, as mistakes will be made and will need to be fixed, as I was able to do. What aspects of this milestone do you foresee as being the more difficult portion to recreate in real life? The most difficult aspect in this milestone is the installation of the windows. Real-life window installation is difficult. Also, the installation of the exterior sheathing on would also prove to be difficult.